Hello there, guys. Welcome back to another episode of E&Ftv. Today, we're joined by my good friend, Jane Pendlebury, who is the CEO of HOSPA. Jane, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, it's always my pleasure to talk to you, Tom. Thank you for welcoming me on again.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's always a pleasure having you on. In terms of today's video, we're actually focusing on something that obviously I've been involved in for some time. A lot of the people that I know in the industry are also members. We're actually talking about the HOSPA membership today. Now, I suppose there's a lot of people that may think, what is it? What does it do for me? Why would I join? This sort of thing. So I suppose first off, what is the HOSPA membership?
Okay, so HOSPA, first of all, HOSPA is the Hospitality Professionals Association. We're a membership organisation, UK-based, UK-focused, although we do welcome international members. And we're all about helping people network, learn and develop their careers. Yep. We're focused on more senior people or aspiring leaders, very up and coming management and the people that have made it in the top of the commercial aspects of any hospitality business. So behind me on this banner, we have our specific areas of interest. And that it always starts with finance, because way back 50 odd years ago when we were founded, we were the British Association of Hotel Accountants. So it's just changed over the years, but we have members from the finance community, technology, revenue management, of course, asset management, so the owners and the owners' representatives. And we have a great relationship with the HMA, the Hotel Marketing Association. We manage them. Yes. So we have marketing experts as well on the membership.
Fantastic. Now, again, one of the biggest things that I've found from this is that networking side of it. I've said this to you before, and actually at the events that I've been to with HOSPA, is the amount of contacts, the amount of new clients. I've lost count. And I suppose as well, it does feel very much a community based. People are very supportive. They're very open to having that conversation, which I suppose is what HOSPA is really trying to do, is build that hospitality community. If we're all developing together, then it's only going to get better, which is, I think, one of the best things about it, if I'm totally honest with you. That and its leader, of course.
Thank you. I must say it was the networking aspect that first got me involved way back. So yeah. Absolutely, I agree with you.
No, completely. And I suppose, almost now more than ever, how much does HOSPA, a HOSPA membership cost? What does that actually mean for the individual, I suppose?
Okay, well, it does vary depending on who you are and what you do within hospitality. But fundamentally, if you are an operator, so if you're working in a hotel or a restaurant or a stadium or contract caterer, whatever it might be, if you are of the right caliber, that sounds terribly judgmental, doesn't it? But so long as you are a leader in a commercial role, or just about to be a leader, you're up and coming and you're maybe on one of our professional development courses,
sure.
Then the membership, there is a complimentary level of membership, and that's something we introduced during COVID, right. Just because we couldn't bear to send out invoices to our members during COVID when times were so tough. Yeah. And we realized that actually we are here for the good of the industry. We do generate income from our wonderful sponsors and exhibitors when we have our conference as well. So it made sense to have a complimentary level of membership for operators within the industry. Having said that, there are paying options if you want to. So we have a fellow option, which is for people who have really made it in their careers. They've been a part of HOSPA for some time, and perhaps they're giving this an opportunity, or seeing being a fellow as partly giving back to the industry and helping HOSPA continue. But also they will get privileged invitations when we have private dinners and that sort of stuff. They will be very top of the list of people to invite. Right. But all members get invited to most of our events anyway. The final level of membership is for suppliers into the industry. We have sponsorship opportunities, but if somebody doesn't want to actually sponsor the organization, or maybe just doesn't have the funds because they're a startup, then you can be an associate member, a supplier member, and that is also a paid for membership, but at a very affordable level.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one thing I'd say is, again, is it's trying to cater for everybody in that spectrum there, which is amazing. And I know from my involvement with the Learner of the Year awards every year, obviously the people that are partaking in that also have that obviously option for membership as well, which is also amazing because it's really helping generating that next generation of talent,
Yes.
which is something that I'm massively passionate about. Now, obviously, something you mentioned sort of closer to the start of this chat was why you got involved, and it was the networking side of things. So I know there's a lot of people that would actually be wondering, how did you get involved, and how long have you been involved with HOSPA?
Well, I started, I think I started as a member of Baha. So I can't even tell you
Yes.
what year that was.
Yeah.
But then when I was supplying to the industry, I became a sponsor, and that would have been in the 2000s, the early 2000s.
Right.
And I became a volunteer. I helped out the previous CEO with some sponsorship packages that we were putting together. I used to help out at the conference.
Right.
I did lots of bits and pieces for Baha and then HOSPA. And on that subject, I was actually part of the change committee when we changed across from Baha to widen our appeal into technology and revenue management at that stage. So my volunteering years go back way back, 15 years probably. But in 2014, I joined as an employee to effectively to run the membership and events office. And then I took over as CEO in early 2016. So a good few years ago now.
Oh, fantastic. Again, I just know that people will be wondering that. So no, it was just an interesting one. When you said about sort of what you love about it and how you came into contact, it was just an interesting one to find out what's that background there. But no, again, guys, what we'll do is we'll pop a link down below for you to be able to become a membership. Look at the different options that are available to you. I know that Jane and the whole team at HOSPA are looking to really grow this network, help the industry grow and develop as a whole. And as I say, the more that the whole industry does develop, the better we all are for it. So don't forget, go down below, click on the link, and become a member of one of the greatest networks I've ever become a part of. Jane, thank you so much for your time today. I know how busy you are. So I just want to say thank you so much for your time. And again, you're awesome.
Oh, thanks, Tom. So are you. Absolutely awesome. And I know I'm not alone in thinking that.
Oh, bless you. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jane. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. Don't forget to tune into the next episodes on our channel, and also look at our backlog, because I think we've got about 80 episodes on there now. So go check those out. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.